Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel Study Maths with Asif. So friends, before starting the video, I request you press the like button and share it with your friends and other students. Also, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for the latest videos and updates. So friends, let's start the video. So here I will talk about the decision tree. It's a part of the decision making, or you can say it's a part of the decision making. So the definition is on the screen. Take the screenshot and study it. I give you the brief introduction of the decision tree. So decision tree is a graphic device of a decision making process. It's also a graphical representation of the various alternatives. So the definition of the alternative, I will not tell you in this video because this is the basics, and it is expected you are familiar with the definition of the alternative and strategies, right? I will give you the video in the description box. You can follow them also, right? It is also known as a tree diagram because when we represent alternative in the diagram, it looks like a tree, right? So this is the meaning of the decision tree. Some legends to be followed when we draw the tree. So here this is the square which we use to represent the decision needs, and we call this a decision fork, right? So square is used for the decision process, and we use the circle to represent the chance, right? So where in the decision tree. Take the screenshot and please study this in detail. So brief introduction I have given you so that you can follow what I am teaching here. Now let's study the question quickly. Please read this question 2 or 3 times, pause the video and or take the screenshot and study it. So this is the question based on the businessman's investment, right? He has to invest in two, investment A and B, but he lacks the investment amount, right? So what is the amount he lacks? 30,000 and 50,000 investment he has to do, right? So now I read the question. A businessman has 2 independent investments, A and B, right? But he lacks the capital to undertake both of them simultaneously. Investment A requires capital of 30,000 and B 50,000. Market survey shows high, medium and low demands with the corresponding probabilities 0.4, 0.4 and 0.2. Means 0.4 is the probability corresponding to high demand, 0.4 is the probability for the medium demand, and 0.2 is the probability for the low demand. This is for the A investment, right? So, and for the B investment, the probabilities are 0.3 for high, 0.4 for medium, 0.3 for low demands, right? Now let's talk about the return for the investment A. So this is 75,000 return for the high demand, 55,000 and this 35,000. So this is the return actually. So if we talk about the profit, so profit means we have to deduct the initial value, which is 30,000. So when you deduct 30,000 from here, so the return will be net return means net profit will be 45,000. Here it will be 25,000 and here it will be 5,000, right? This is for the investment A. Similarly, let's talk about the investment B. Here the return 1,80,000 and 70,000. The initial investment was 50,000. So when you deduct 50,000 out of 1 lakh, it gives you the profit. So deduct 50,000 out of 80,000. So it gives us 30,000 as a return or profit, and 70,000 minus 50,000, 20,000 is the profit for high, medium and low demand, right? So what we have to do, we have to decide which decision should be taken by the company, that we have to do. I mean, best alternative we have to identify. That is what we have to do. Simple, right? So hope you understand the question, what we have to do. If you don't, please study the question. To study the question is very important before solving the question. Now let's see, what we have to do and how to start solving this question. So first, I will calculate expected monetary value using probability. So expected monetary value means I will make a table whereby I will talk about conditional payoff and expected payoff. Then I will take the expected monetary value when we sum these values, right? In this way we can calculate expected monetary value. Then I will draw the diagram, which I will call diagram tree or decision tree. Then I will select the best alternative out of these. So in this way we have to solve the question. So please note these procedure to be followed when we talk about the decision tree. Okay, now let's draw the payoff matrix. Please remember the probabilities, investment and return for the A investment, for the B investment. That should be right in your mind now. Now please see the payoff matrix for the A investment. So here I'm writing on the left, right, this is the return for investment A, and this is their probability. It is mentioned in the question. For the high 0.4, for the medium 0.4, and 0.2 for the right, this is low. So I'm writing them in this way. So conditional payoff, you can write, how to write, I mean this return for investment minus payoff, minus this initial investment. So when you do it, so it gives us conditional payoff. See, 75,000 minus 30,000, 55,000 minus 30,000, because it was the initial investment the businessman has to do in the beginning, right? So this is the profit, pure profit. Similarly, right, we can find this for conditional payoff for the second investment, but here things are different because the return is different, 1,80,000, 70,000. So the right initial investment, that is also different. Here it is 50,000, not 30,000 for the B, and their probabilities are also given. Now I write again read this table for the investment A. अब A पे फोकस करिए आप. तो यहाँ पर हम जब ये expected monetary value निकालेंगे, तो we need to find the expected payoff. So how do we find? We multiply this probability with this, so we get it. So multiply this with it, so we get it. Multiply this with this, so we get it. This is the expected payoff, means expected profit. So add them. When you add these three, so you get it, 29,000. This is for the investment A. So this is, I mean, expected monetary value. Okay, now similarly see the investment B. So same process we follow, right? We find here conditional payoff. Payoff means profit. So return minus investment gives the profit, right? Return minus investment gives the profit for the medium, and this is for the low, and this is their probability. So multiply the probability with this, right, conditional payoff, you get this, right, expected payoff. So this is the formula I am using here, right? So we obtain this in the same way. So when you add these three, so you get this 33,000. So this is the expected monetary value for the investment B. So I mean, it is clear we need to find the maximum because it is all about the profit. So when we find the maximum, this to be selected for the investment B. Now let's check it with the help of the right tree. So square is used for the decision mode, and chance, right, we use for the events. So we call this as chance node. So I'm writing here X, this is right decision we have to take, right? Events I'm writing here, these are the events, and payoff I'm writing, these are the payoff. So please look at, I will explain, and this is the expected payoff which I explain in the table. So you see I'm right starting from here. For the timing I'm right erasing it. For the A investment, for example, look at, so initial investment was 30,000. So right, what was the event? These are the event: high demand, medium demand, low demand was the event with their probabilities 0.4, 0.4 and 0.2. And return, I mean 75,000, 55,000, 35,000 was the return, right? Now if you look at the payoff, I explained this in the table. So you see this is, I mean return, it is investment, so this is profit. It is return, investment, profit, return, investment, profit. So this is conditional payoff actually. Now we have to find the expected payoff. How do we find? We use this probability into payoff. So I mean multiply this probability with this payoff, so it gives us expected payoff. Multiply this probability with this payoff, it gives us expected payoff. Similarly you, I mean multiply with this, you get it 1,000. Add them, so it gives us expected monetary value. So in this way, right, we draw it for the A investment. Similarly we can talk about for the B investment. So this is for the B investment. For the same right manner, you can check it. I'm not, I mean telling you in detail. So here see the investment was 50,000, return 1,80,000, 70,000 with their probability 0.3, 0.4, 0.3. So this is conditional payoff. You can find return minus investment gives us conditional payoff, and it is your expected payoff. I mean multiply with the probability 0.3 when you multiply 0.3 with 50,000, it gives us 15,000. 50,000 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 0.3 तो 15,000 आ जाएगा, ठीक है. 0.4 को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 30,000 से, we get this 12,000. So in this way we get it. So this is the total, right, expected monetary value. So right, in order to maximize the profit, what do we select? We select the maximum expected monetary value. So you see, right, this has A has 29,000, we have seen. It has right 33,000, right. So 33,000 is the maximum, then 29,000, that means the expected momentary value of 33,000 is right recorded over the node A, and a double dash is inserted to indicate the rejected branch, which I write erased in the beginning. इसको हम यहाँ लगा देंगे, यानी ये ब्रांच अब रिजेक्ट हो गई, बिकॉज वी डोंट नीड इट, बिकॉज इट हैज़ द राइट हाईएस्ट रिटर्न. So in this way we draw the table which is called decision table. It helps right to understand the decision making process because it is the graphical presentation. तो चीज़ें आसान हो जाती हैं समझना. तो उम्मीद करता हूँ ये वीडियो आपको समझ आई होगी, राइट. इफ़ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो, इफ़ यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस वीडियो, प्लीज प्रेस द लाइक button and share this video with your friends. If you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon for the latest videos and updates. Now I'm leaving. I will meet you again in the next video. Bye then. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.